Happy Super Bowl Sunday. But we still got 3 NBA games, 3-1 yesterday. Let's keep it rolling. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and I'm here to bring you 3 more picks for today's NBA action. Have 3 early games today because we have the Super Bowl. We're also running a massive Super Bowl promo over at Daily Edge Sports. 59% off your first week or month using that promo code SB59 for Super Bowl 59. Only running it through today. So if you want that action, you want to get that promo with that percentage off, you're going to have to run that thing today. Again, link in the description below. We'll kind of show you that promo flyer as we talk about these plays. 3-1 yesterday. If you followed my 2 favorite picks, going with Dyson Daniels over rebounds and assists, easily cleared that one. The crazy part is that thing was getting hit down. It started 11.5, it moved to 11, then it moved to 10.5, and I still, again, didn't understand that. I didn't think his minutes were going to be affected, and they weren't at all. So I just kept hitting it as it was moving down. I was like, okay, if you're going to give me 11, I'm going to hit it harder. And then 10.5, I was like, wow, okay, I'll hit it harder. So easy on that one. No problem on rebounds for McDaniels. He crushed that. So we thought that. So if you paired those two, easily got you, I think it was 2.25x or 2.5x on those. Naz Reid got his fantasy score. And then Bub Carrington had an absolute nuke game yesterday. Once Chris Middleton and a few other guys got ruled out, I got nervous on that pick pretty heavily. I probably should have waited on that, honestly, to make sure those guys were going to play. But I thought Middleton and a couple of those guys would play. So his minutes were 35. And again, he crushed that line. So 3-1, 21 and 7 run over our last 28 plays, 75% hit rate. Hopefully we can continue this thing going. Again, got 3 plays for you here. Let's dive in. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up on the board. We're going to talk about 3 plays. And one of the plays I think you could run full, since we only have 3 games. I'm going to give you 2 regular plays, and I'm going to give you a Goblin play, our top Goblin play on our Demons and Goblins tool. I'm going to show you that tool. But first, again, we're running this 59% off your first week or month subscription over at Daily Edge Sports. So again, if you want access to all of our picks and slips that we had, another 5x given out yesterday. We had a couple guys that were scratched, but yeah, another 5x given out yesterday. Just been on an absolute heater over the last, say, 10 days. Really, the month of February has been absolutely fantastic, and we're just going to keep this thing going. So again, this only runs today. This is going to be done today, so if you want in on that, I would jump on it today. All right, first couple picks here. First pick is probably the one I'm most nervous about, but honestly, Nick Smith Jr., 13.5 points. Now, I looked at the official injury report today. He is questionable with lower back tightness, but I expect him to play here because if you saw yesterday, big news was Mark Williams is not going to be traded to the Lakers. So Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, they're not going to be playing. They're going back to the Lakers. So this means Nick Smith Jr. is going to have to pick up the slack, right? Like I wouldn't play him if I thought Dalton Connect and Cam Reddish were going to play because they could eat into some of his usage in minutes. I think it only benefits him with having ball back because it takes some of the stress off him. So the shots are going to be there for him, right? And he's going to play heavy minutes because we have no Brandon Miller. Josh Green is always out, already out. Trey Mann is out, of course. Okogie is out. So they just really lack some of these guards, and he's going to have to play quite a bit here. You know, not going to see massive shot, but he should see double-digit shots, probably around anywhere from 12 to 14 shots this game. And 13.5 points feels a little bit low. Ball's going to get him involved. That's where the focus is going to be on them. And as long as he suits up here, 13.5 points feels a little light for me with that news situation going on. But what crazy? I mean, with the trade deadline with the Lakers, man. I guess Jackson Hayes is going to play a lot of center here. But kind of crazy, to be honest with you, with that holdout thing went down. Second pick I'm going to talk about here, definitely one of my favorite picks, Bobby Portis. Injury report already. We're not going to see any Giannis. Giannis is going to be out So anytime that happens, I'm going to fire up the old crazy eyes, Bobby Portis, 30.5 points and rebounds. And he just crushes when Giannis is out. Last 2 games without Giannis, as you can tell, put up 40 and 41 there. And no problem going back to him. Now, played Chicago and Brooklyn when you're not going to see him here, but the last 2 games that he played in December, shot poorly those 2 games and didn't get over the 30.5 number. We only shot 29% against Chicago on the 28th when he was out. But these last 2 games, he's playing really good ball right now. Philly, I was looking at the line on this as well. Philly is favored by 2 here with no Giannis. And Joel Embiid is a game-time decision, questionable left knee injury. I don't think Embiid's going to play, to be honest with you, because otherwise there's no way Milwaukee, I think, would be favored by 2 here if Embiid was going to play. So that line seems fishy with me. I think Embiid's going to sit. I think we'll just see a lot of George and Maxey, so maybe you want to look at some Maxey over points. I was kind of leaning that a little bit as well. But Bobby Portis here, again, he's cleared this in 7 of his last 10 games without Giannis being out there. And so, he's going to play probably 34 to 37 minutes, going to play a ton, going to shoot an absolute ton. These last 2 games shot 21 and 22 times. Rebound chances, massive too here, 23 and 24 rebound chances is there as well. So, yeah, absolutely love Bobby Portis here today on the small 3-game slate. And then the one Goblin we're going to talk about, and I think you could run it full line as well, but it's bumped up 1. Heading over to our Demon and Goblins tool. Again, if you want access to this, you can get access with your Elite subscription service, Demon and Goblins tool here. And where we have is a Sar Thompson, 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We get a projection for 19.6. On Pinnacle at 17.5 line, he's minus 164 on this over. Cade Cunningham is due back, but I still think he's been playing, is going to play quite a few minutes here. Again, 18.5. This line opened at 17.5, so it's moved a little bit. I like the 14.5. It feels pretty safe, to be honest with you. That last game was with Cade Cunningham not playing and absolutely smash it. Now, if you can find a line out there with his rebounds and assist number at the 6.5, absolutely love that if you can find it. But they don't have it here on Prizepicks, so I'm going to take the next best thing. Again, that is the top play we have on NBA for our Demon and Goblins tool is Asar Thompson. That's where I would, again, lean here. Now, he had 28 with no Cade. Cade is probable here. He is probably going to suit up. So I'll take the 14.5 here with this Goblin. If you want to take the full 18.5, I think it is very much in play for sure. I just feel a little bit more comfortable taking the Goblin on a 3-game slate like this. Or maybe you want to mix up Bobby Portis with an NFL pick. I've done the NFL video. I will link it at the Super Bowl video. I'll link it at the end of this one, so you can check that out. We are doing a giveaway on that thing too. If you head on over to our Daily Edge Sports X account and you like, follow, and retweet the 6-man that I give out yesterday, you have a chance at winning $500. And yeah, it should be fun. Super Bowl here in about 11 hours kickoff. So with that, appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. It makes me want to keep doing these videos for you guys. Hopefully they help you in research process, and hopefully maybe you find this information useful. Maybe you want to use 1 pick, use all 3. I'm just going to give you some information and research that I have. And if you want more picks and more slips that we have, head on over to Daily Edge Sports and check us out. And again, use that promo code SB59 for 59% off your first week or month. See you on the flip side. Deuces.